Well, I suppose it had to come sooner or later. But I'm surprised at you, Trixie. I thought you and me were mates.
You got no mates, Mackenzie. You're a bloody maniac.
Maybe if you're in my shoes, you'd do the same.
Like hell. All right, Maxie. Yeah, call them all right. Look, you just keep me like I told him that it takes that bitch all over
So you think the women beat her up?
Of course they did. I know I certainly didn't. But it's very strange that whenever there's any talk of dirty work among the staff, my name always seems to crop up.
Mackenzie hasn't accused you of anything.
Oh, give her time. That one is only just getting started. Before she's through, she'll be more trouble than B. Smith ever was.
It was Nola, wasn't it? She bashed you.
Forget it, Weir. Don't stir anything up, please.
But I gotta tell B.
No, Faye, please. Just wait till tomorrow after I'm out of here.
You want a fag?
What are you trying to do? Buy yourself back into favour?
No. Well, why should I?
Yeah. Why should you?
Listen, Nola, I didn't do nothing. They wanted me to, but I wouldn't be in it.
No. But you were the cockatoo. I know everyone who was involved, from the one who kept knit to the one who organised it all. I'm surprised at that Smith, though. I didn't think she was the type to get other people to do a dirty work for her.
It wasn't B's idea.
Oh, pull the other one. She goes around here telling everyone that nothing happens unless she says so. Well, I don't take kindly to being thumped about. That's something the great B. Smith has to learn. The hard way.
You gotta be kidding. B's top dog.
Big deal.
No, I mean, she stayed that way for years, because she just thumps anybody who crosses her. Hell, if you wanted to be top dog, you...
Nobody's taking over. I couldn't be bothered wet nursing you lot. All I want to do is give her a facial. Nobody pushes me around. She's got you lot beaten from the start. You're scared stiff of her.
Well, it's not just her. She's got mates.
Good. Then I'll get mates too. What do you reckon, Faye? Do you want to be my mate?
Oh, yeah, sure, Nola. Sure I do. But I wouldn't be any good to you in a fight. I'm too little.
But you got big ears, that's all I want. Just to know what they're up to.
Yeah, but nobody'd tell me nothing if they thought we was mates.
But they won't know we're mates. When they see your face in the morning, they'll really think that I've got it in for you, won't they? Won't they?
Yeah. Well, I was only telling you about this chap in the magazine, and he reckons that if everybody stopped swearing, they'd improve their vocabulary by 25%.
Yeah, and you reckon you're going to give up swearing, eh? Bet you can't.
Of course I bloody could.
There you go already. Well, do you want to bet or not?
Well, half a mile, I'll have to think about that. I've been doing it for 73 years. What's in it for me if I win?
Dunno. How about 5 fags?
5 fags? I'll do a tap dance on the table for that.
Can't wait to see this.
Just a minute, you two. Bit sloppy with the makeup this morning, Quinn. It's all over your face.
Yes, Miss Ferguson. I bashed it against a wall. I must have had a nightmare.
Is that true, Mackenzie?
Well, how would I know? I was too busy sleeping.
Oh, of course you were. Righto, keep going.
Right, a day off. Oh, hectic. Come back here for a rest, if you really must know.
Well, I wouldn't count on that. Apparently things got a bit hectic here yesterday. Had to let Mackenzie out of solitary.
You're joking. Why?
Oh, I didn't hear the full story, but apparently her lawyer got very heavy with Mrs. Davidson. But just keep an eye on her, will you? She's already had one bashing. Want a coffee?
No, thanks. Well, I'm not surprised. If only that new isolation block was finished. Her lawyer couldn't object to that. After all, it is the best way of keeping her protected from the other women.
Yeah. Well, that's the trouble. We're not sure it was the women who bashed her. She hinted it was an officer.
And did she hint who this mysterious officer was?
No, and I don't think we should jump to any...
for God's sake, Colleen. We both know she meant Joan, so why not say it?
Because, as usual, there's no proof. Just her uncanny knack of coming out on top, and I'm not going to put my job on the line for her again.
Proof, eh? Well, if that's all we need.
How's Mrs. Morris this morning?
Hey, Lizzie. Gonna be the easiest 5 fags I ever got. You? It's me who's getting them, not you. Only if you win. If you lose, you gotta pay me. In that case, we'll double the bet. 10 fags. Only you gotta give up swearing, too. Me give up swearing? Don't be a pain in the bum. 10 fags. If I can make the effort, so can you.
You want to tell me about it?
What?
Come on, you know what, and don't tell me you ran into a door.
Jeez, but you gotta do something about her.
Mackenzie?
Yeah, she's a flaming ratbag. I mean, I expected something after what happened yesterday, but she just went berserk.
Are you all right?
Yeah. I don't know about Trixie, but...
What happened to her?
Oh, well, you know when you saw me coming out of the cell yesterday? Oh, jeez, B, you should have seen her. Poor kid was a right mess after Mackenzie finished with her.
Hey, has anyone seen Trixie this morning?
No, she must have got out early, the lucky thing.
Oh, well. At least she's safe.
Yeah, but what about the rest of us? Lola reckons she's going to get everybody who bashed her, and she's after you most of all.
Is that right? Well, we'll see about that.
In the shower when I was out drying my hair.
So what does that prove?
I had this with me, that's what. You silly tart. You've left your soap in the shower.
Oh, so I did. Save me a place of brekkie, will you?
What do they do to get it looking like that?
Churn it around the concrete mixer for a couple of days. What else? No wonder Lizzie isn't here. Someone must have tipped her off.
Oh, no. She's just keeping out of me way because she knows I'm going to win those fags.
I wouldn't count on it. She can be as stubborn as a mule when she wants to be, that one. Speaking of her ladyship, here she is.
B, you ought to see. Jacko and Lily.
Hey, Lizzie, I got you some porridge.
Oh, not now. My stomach wouldn't take
Will
it
you
anyway.
calm down? What's this about Jacko
Oh,
and
that
Lil?
murderous, rotten bitch.
Keep quiet. If you want the screws to know about it, we'll send a memo. What's Mackenzie done now?
She's half killed Jacko and Lil. God, you should have seen it. Beat the living daylights out of them.
Jacko and Lil, both of them together.
Well, how are they now?
Oh, RS, that's why I'm so late. Somebody had to try and help them.
Oh, God, B, what are we going to do? Because I'm next on the
Well,
list.
shut up, I'm trying to think. Do the screws know about it?
No way. Jacko wouldn't even go to the hospital, and you should see her hand, B. It's terrible.
B, we've got to do something. She'll do the lot of us in.
Oh, hell.